Las Vegas, and we are on the infield for the next race in the K5 Championship here. The track is wet. It actually hasn't been raining at all during the session here, so the track has just been getting drier and drier, but it did start off like completely wet, so it's still not dry yet, even though we've only got a minute and a half left of qualifying here, qualifying practice session. We're sitting P4 in class. I've actually found that it's getting harder to control the Mazda as the track has dried off. And I just assume, I guess, because we're just carrying so much more speed into the corners. Track feels almost dry. It could be a dry tire race.
Got one on your left.
Once we get to the grid, we'll just have to take a look. But if it's any drier than this, I'd say dry tires probably. But after last week, I said I was probably not ever going to start on dries again, but we'll see now. It's starting off. I don't think it's going to be very wet. But here in the infield, we've actually raced this track before. I think Nick, when he did the Formula V season, I think we raced here, if I remember correctly. And I may have raced here another time in this Mazda. I feel like I've raced this place a couple times, this layout. I think there is a dirt road track here that I've done before as well. That could be what I'm remembering. We got Brett coming up behind us. We just need to get out of his way. I don't think we're going to run any faster. We're 5th in class now.
Got one on your right.
You know what? If we got a little bit of time left, 18 seconds, probably not enough time. Let's go see what the dries feel like. Are we going to have enough time? Leave it on the same setup. Cold tires are going to feel loose anyway, so this is probably not going to tell us much. And we're probably not going to have time to do anything. We'll give it a shot anyway. Okay, yep. Maybe not. We were way out of the racing groove there anyway. We will probably start on wets. Unless the spotter says this is a dry session as soon as we get on the grid, which he could. I'll have to switch it back. But yeah, starting 18th overall, and Bryce and Billy up front. Justin all the way down here with a 57.3. I can only manage a 57.4. Bryce is down in the 56s. 56.6. Holy cow. He was battling Justin for the win at Homestead last week and lost by less than 1,000th of a second by the look of it. Really good race that we got to watch. We're getting ready to hit the grid momentarily. 10 more seconds. I'm going to start on the wets, I think. Unless he says dry session. Right when we hit the grid. But yeah, feeling kind of comfortable. I'm getting pretty loose. Let's see, does this say dry? Track is very lightly wet. Do we start on the dries and screw ourselves over again? I mean, look at the weather. I mean, it's moved out of here a long time ago. Very lightly wet. And it's a standing start because the pace car is not configured for this layout.
Just a reminder to everyone at the standing start. Message from Nick.
Oh, I want to start on dries, but I don't want to be set up for failure like we were last week. I said last week I was probably never going to start on dries again because it just lost too much. But this is a much smaller track. It's starting off drier than it did at Homestead. We're going to be drying it off even more because we're going over the same parts of the track more often with it being a smaller track. I guess let's just go dries because it was not raining at all during the session. The rain had already stopped, so Just don't get out of the groove and got to be careful. We're starting on the left side here. It's going to make it tough for the first right-hand carousel. Oh, this is going to be bad.
The estimated SOF is 1,753.
If we can't start dries on this
We expect to be fighting for
this
the podium.
configuration with the whole session being dedicated to drying it because there was no rain, like if this doesn't work on dries, I don't think I will ever try it again.
Next to grid's been since we started this.
We don't need any of this. We don't need
Waiting on
fuel.
the final car to grid.
Standing start, make sure we don't jump it. Hopefully we got the wheel pointed the right direction.
Green flag, green flag.
We do. Justin in the 8 coming up. We just need to be super careful
Still
going
there.
into
You're
here.
on the right, car on your right. 3 wide, you're on the left. You got 1 on your right. You're 2 wide there.
We might be
Left,
3. I
go
think we're
right.
2.
You got 1 on your right.
Said go right like there was a wreck happening.
Stay left. Still there.
We are alive.
All clear, all clear.
That did not feel bad on the dry tire. We are clear all of a sudden. Oh, contact there.
Go left, car on your left.
We somehow survived that. Then I got loose up on the curb.
Still there.
Oh my.
All clear, all clear.
Now they're going to be making more contact, and he is turning into the guy. I don't know what's going on here. But we're getting held up bad. Alright, I think we got out of that.
You got 1 on your right.
Okay, let's be nice and careful here. Slow down early for this corner.
Still there.
Oh. Alright,
Keep left. There's an incident behind.
an incident behind.
All clear, all clear. Car on your
We're
right.
not clear.
Still there. Still there.
I really need to get back to single file if we can. Just sitting too wide is just killing us.
Clear on the right. There's an incident behind.
We lost like 5 seconds there just being too wide for that long. Man, okay, we're alright. We're still in 5th. And we're all sorted out now, but Justin is back behind us. He's probably going to be quicker than us, but he lost a bit of time there. He's 1.7 back now. 35-minute race as usual. Dry tires feel fine. I'm glad I started off on them, actually. I'm surprised we are not a dry session yet. Like, I was getting loose through there on the wet tire, and I'm not even getting loose through there on the dry tire now. So that's feeling good. But we don't need to be jumping the curbs.
Sorry, I
With the
followed
car.
you off there.
Or turning in too aggressively there right now.
The car in P1.
All right.
Just set the fastest lap. 54.537. That was your
I think we
fastest
are
lap
just
of the session.
going to be in a pocket by ourselves this race. The people up ahead of us are way quicker. And it looks like we're going to be able to pull away from the people behind us, maybe. Oh, somebody's gone off. Oh, and I hit water, sit in water. Gosh dang it. Never mind
Got 1 on your left. Keep right there.
about being in a
All
race by
clear, all
ourselves.
clear. They say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time gain.
We are alright, though. I think that put us back to 8th. Lose 3 spots because of that. I hit water down on the inside of that corner, and that just sent the car sideways. I could not save it.
The car in P.
So maybe-
just set the fastest
Never
lap.
mind about being on the dry tires.
54.493.
I mean, you can barely see any spray coming up off the cars, and the track looks dry around the racing line. We just
The car behind is closing on you.
we just got in the
0.7
water
seconds.
too much there on the inside.
The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 1.9 seconds.
Let's not do that again, please. See that water sitting down there on the white line.
Car on your right. Faster car coming up quick.
Okay, make a pass.
Clear on the right.
Hopefully I gave enough room there. It's a pretty narrow track. Alright, we're alright.
The car in P2 just set the fastest lap. 54.046.
See if we can catch back up to Wesley. We got around Charles.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Just did our fastest lap of the race. Don't hit that water. We're alright.
We have a slow car on the right. We have a car stopped on the right.
Slow car on the right. I think that's a Toyota. It is. That's Lance. Unfortunately there.
Car on your left.
He backs
All
off
clear,
for
all
us. Much
clear.
appreciated.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 53.519. Car.
No idea what lap times we're doing, but the leaders are doing 53s now. Wesley's gotten around Nick King, and he's pulling away from us.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
We're doing 55s. So that sounds about right, us being 2 seconds off the top times. Dang it, I wish I hadn't hit that water and spun. Not really what we needed. Wonder who else started on dry tires. Had we not hit that, we would have been fine. Because everywhere else on the track, if we actually stay in the racing line, it's pretty dry. Wesley goes wide there. That gets us a bit closer to him, but still not there yet.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Oh man. Really checking up into the corner. That was a 54 from us. Oh gosh, we're all over driving that. Wesley is really squirrely right now.
Got one on your right. All clear, all clear.
If he goes wide one more time here, we should be able to get around him. Not wide enough. He pulls back ahead a little bit. Stay out a little bit wider here. Don't clip that water sitting down there on the inside. Don't get a cutting either. Oh, not there. This is a very quick, short track. You don't have a lot of time to look at what you're doing. And I was in the wrong gear there.
I'm so sorry.
That's going to get Nick King by us again. And we lose a bunch of time to Wesley,
Clear on the right.
unfortunately. Stop making mistakes is what I need to be doing.
Faster car coming up quick.
Justin, who took over 5th spot, until Justin in the 199 had a mistake apparently, looking at the F3. He's 10 seconds ahead, so we lost 10 seconds with that spin. Oh, Wesley goes wide. We should be able to take advantage.
Car on your left.
You're gaining on the car in front.
He had to downshift. He lost so much momentum.
Seconds.
All clear, all clear.
Alright. That helps us.
Fastest lap of the session.
Now we just need to keep it on the track. I don't know if we'll be quick enough to stay ahead of him, but we don't need to be giving away the spot. Very hard to see where you're supposed to turn with everything just being gray out in this parking lot. So very hard to make sure you don't overdrive, but we need to do it to keep the spot. Alright, full throttle through there. Wesley did gain some back on us there. Watch out for that water. Maybe draft is just big.
The leader just did a
I wouldn't think so.
7, 6, 9.
But this is such a high-speed little track. This has got to be my best lap yet. That felt really good.
Thank you.
I can't believe he hasn't declared it a dry session. Maybe if it starts off dry on the grid, he just doesn't say it. I feel like there's hardly any water on the actual racing surface now. That was not my best lap yet, apparently, even though it really felt good. And I'm getting really pushy through there. I really don't want to have to let Lance by with Wesley being right behind him. We're in 6th now. We must have gained a spot from an incident somewhere.
faster car coming up quick.
Oh my gosh.
Keep right there. 3 wide, you're on the right. You got 1 on your left.
That really
2
hurt
wide
us.
there. Still there. All
And that
clear,
gets
all clear.
Wesley the spot back. That's unfortunate. We're alright. I didn't need to brake there as much as I did.
Hey, bro.
Alright. Do we make a move here? I don't think so, but we need to be prepared to brake earlier.
Sorry, Nick.
Justin, your setup in the 86 is pretty damn amazing.
Okay. Just keep it on the track.
Faster car coming up quick.
I wish he would stop saying that. Because they're the same speed. The 2 cars. Oh my gosh. Massive push. We weren't quick enough to stay ahead of Wesley anyway. I don't think. Oh gosh.
Faster car coming up quick.
Nearly just plowed into him. Watch out for that stupid water. And watch out for the gravel. I don't think anyone can just get away from a pack, it seems like. Seems when everyone gets out front, they slow down. I think that's just draft, I
20
guess.
minutes to go.
Must just be that big. We actually are gaining on Justin in the 199 a little bit, I think. Up ahead of us. You can really cut that inside a little bit more than you realize.
Coming up quick.
The one corner that doesn't have a curb. It's going to be a close exit here. We are really gaining on those guys up ahead of us. Maybe I just won't try and pass yet.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
We're getting faster. Maybe we can gain on those guys ahead of us. I don't know. They're a long ways up there. And I missed entry.
Faster car coming up quick.
Oh, shut up, spotter.
The leader just did a
54.022.
Nearly go out too wide. Wesley gets a little bit loose over the curbs there, but doesn't slow him down very much. We are really gaining, starting to gain on those guys ahead of us, which is great. I don't want to try and pass him yet. Not that we're quick enough yet anyway. But if we can catch these guys and get into their race, that would be great. Oh man, it's just no shove city through there. I wonder if those guys ahead of us started on wet tires. Could be it. And that's why we're gaining on them so much now. We are closing in pretty fast.
Faster car coming up quick.
Yep, thank you. I need to switch to a different radio channel to get you to shut up, spotter. Alright, we are really close to Bryce and Justin now. They have to be on wet tires, you gotta think. There's no way we'd be catching them this quickly. An incident behind. Oh, Lance had an issue just behind us, unfortunately. I didn't see what happened. Oh gosh. Second time we've almost done that. It's fine. We're alive. We're just going to fly by these guys, it looks like. Is that the lead up ahead? Have we caught the lead by that much? Is everybody up ahead of us on wet tires? That is crazy if so.
Car on your right. Keep left.
Quick
Stay
jump
left.
to the inside there.
Still there.
Don't go off track though.
Clear on the right.
Be ready for a big check up here because we've been overdriving this compared to the people around us pretty much every lap.
Got one on your left. Still
Oh
there.
gosh, sorry.
Clear on the left. Car on your left.
Turned in too much there.
Right. Clear on the left.
Thankfully he didn't spin. That was going to be a tough pass to make there anyway. Wesley's gotten around these guys much better than we have. Maybe we can sneak to the inside here.
Car on your left. Still there.
Get a cutting penalty while we're at it.
They say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time gained.
Still there.
Oh, we need to slow down. Come on. Please go away. Alright.
Got one on your left. Clear on the left.
Really checked everyone up there with that. That puts us P4 all of a sudden, or P5.
Alright, man. You're back in pit.
They have to be on wet tires. There's no way, right? There's no way we'd be pulling away this much. And if that is the case, then I am super glad we chose dries. We've caught them from like 10 seconds back.
The leader just did a 18.
No way that would happen if we were on even equipment.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is
1.8
Oh,
seconds.
this is the worst spot. Okay, we
Got
caught
one on
him
your left.
on exit
Clear
there,
on
so
the
that
left.
worked out fine.
a group of faster cars approaching.
Nope. That is untrue because that is the guy we just passed. Thank you, though, spotter.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Dries were the way to go. I stand corrected about what I thought after last race. That dries would never be the call, but it looks like they were the call this time. At least that's what's working for us. My ability to make passes, though, is not the best. Oh,
Car on your
Alan
left.
just lets us go there.
Clear on the left.
Thank you. He saw that we were flying and didn't want me to risk a too wide move into that sharp corner like we had done a couple times already. Somebody just went wide up there. That was Charles, I believe. This is working out great for us. I can't believe it. We even spun at the beginning.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Good job, man. You're up to 4th.
Up to 4th. We're getting ready to pass Justin for 3rd place. Wish we could catch them all on the front stretch, but we have not done that yet. I cannot believe how much better dry tires are. Let's try and set up a pass for the exit here.
The gap is
2.9
seconds.
Gonna be difficult with the lap car being there.
Car on your left.
Justin might have just pulled over for us.
That car is a lap down. Still there. Clear on the left. You're in 3rd place.
All right. Hopefully make this pass.
Got one on your left.
Get another cutting
All
penalty
clear,
while
all
we're at it.
clear.
Yep.
They say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time gained.
See if we can bleed off some of that speed. Oop. That really put us in a bad spot.
10 minutes to go. We're in a podium position.
Got one on your right. Still there? Hold your line.
Alright, we got rid of it. Now we can make this pass again and stay in third.
All clear, all clear.
Should be able to pull away now that we don't have to go half throttle through the track. Don't get a cutting penalty driving by myself. Man, the car feels great every time I hit a corner good. I'm so glad we switched to dry tires. Wesley and I have just carved up through the field. He did a much better job and was a lot faster about it than I was, but we're up to third after spinning out at the beginning. And dropping back to eighth.
The gap is 2.
And we were over 10 seconds back from where we are now. This is crazy. The leader might be on dries. I don't know who the leader is. I think we passed Bryce, didn't we?
Faster car coming up quick.
And we got Warren and Jacob racing for the lead in the Toyotas. We're going to get out of their way quickly. Hopefully we can find a good spot to do that. Toyotas were a lot quicker this week than the Mazdas.
Car on your right.
Let's just pull over, go wide here.
Keep left.
We got plenty of room behind us.
Stay left. Clear on the right.
Maybe they can catch Wesley and he can back off for them if we could stay up behind him, and maybe we'll have a chance at Wesley again. I don't know if we'll be able to keep up though.
The leader just did a
53.911.
If I drive through the corner a little bit too fast, we're getting a big nose shove. But if I hit it just right, it feels really good. Yeah, we're not able to keep up with them. The 86s were way quicker this week. At least quicker than I was. We got some cloud cover now. Wonder who got the fastest lap. I don't think it was me. What was my fastest lap? 53.7. Somebody probably has beat that. I think the leaders were doing 53.3s or something. Fastest lap bonus pays 12 points, which is huge. Because after like 4th or 5th in the standings, you don't get hardly any points. You get like less than 10 points for finishing. So if you're a little bit far back, it could be worth pitting, and almost positively worth pitting to try and get that fastest lap on new tires, which is probably what we should have done at Homestead, because that didn't net us very many points, but we just did our fastest lap of the race. It would have told us if it was the fastest out of anybody. We've gained about half a second on Wesley. Now that we've gotten clear, maybe we can gain even more once those two get by him. It's coming up on a little bit of traffic ahead of him too. Ooh, contact. Somebody's in the infield, and I was looking at that and going off. That lost us a bit. Let's see what happens up here.
We have a slow car on the right.
And 5 minutes to go.
5 minutes left. It's probably 4 or 5 laps. Maybe 6 laps, because we're a little bit less than a minute a lap.
Can we relax a little bit, please?
Yeah, it's been aggressive so far, or during this race. Oh my gosh. We just jumped over that curb completely. Try and carry a bunch of speed through there.
You got one on your left. All clear, all clear.
We've lost a bit to Wesley.
Yeah, sorry, Dakota, but the 3 guys.
Wesley is still up ahead of them, or mixed in with them. He's going wide now to let him go. He lost about 1.5 seconds. I don't think that's going to be enough for us to catch him, unless he starts having mistakes, which I don't think he will. Running out of time. And I'm running out of tire. I'm pushing it as hard as I can go, though. I don't need to be driving through the gravel right when I'm about to brake, that's for sure. Yeah, we're just not as quick as Wesley. Who's the leader? Billy up in the lead. We knew he was going to be fast. He might be that quick on a wet tire, but I doubt it. With the speed disparity we have seen on the 2 tire types, I imagine he's on the dries. I think everyone that we've passed so far has been on the wet tires. There's no way they're that slow, and we're on the same tire. Just no way.
Yeah, sorry, that's my bad. I didn't really realize you guys were all fighting for position there.
We got Sean and Nick coming up behind us, 3rd and 4th place. A little bit of ways back still. So there's more opportunity for us to gain time on Wesley if they can get by us
Yeah,
and get up there.
Can't keep it on the track. See you later.
But I don't think we're going to have enough time in the race left for that.
The leader just did a
55.002.
Feels like we're catching them, but looking at the F3, we're not. And nearly go too wide through there. Almost cost us. I think we got a lot of space behind us, but don't need to be going off and losing a bunch of time.
We have a car stopped on the left.
Car stopped on the left. Don't see anything. Oh, that was Warren, I think. Wasn't he racing for 2nd? Something must have happened.
a group of faster cars approaching.
See, now that makes sense, Spotter. That is actually the truth.
White flag, one more lap to go.
Now let's just go wide for these guys, because we're not catching Wesley. It's white flag. Just get out of their way. They can potentially have a good finish to their race here. We get to watch the end of Nick's video from our view. And gosh dang, I'd be very happy with a 3rd place after the beginning of our race. That was a mess for us.
The car in P7 just hit the fastest lap.
Is Nick going to be able to get this pass done on Sean?
1-1.
We can jump that curb again one more time. I think Sean's going to hang on to it. I don't think Nick's got the run. Maybe. No, I think Sean kept it. Good race. Great race for us. Great battle there.
There's the flag, man.
That was really a lot of fun going up through the field, trying to follow Wesley.
There you go, man.
And
Good job, driver.
recovering after our spin at the beginning. I can't believe we did that. I wonder where we would have been had we not spun out. Whew. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. Great job to Wesley getting up ahead of us and driving away and working his way through that traffic a lot better than we were. Or at least faster than we could do. Yeah. Definitely very lightly wet on the info. But now it says track is dry. Never got the info from the spotter about it, but maybe the dry session, quote unquote, is before it says very lightly wet, so they're asking about tires. Yeah, dries, I think, definitely was the call. Hopefully Billy started off on dries as well. I imagine he did. He had a big lead, I think. He was... doesn't even say how far ahead he was. But he got that win after switching over from the GR86 and is coming in to kick our butt in this car. Didn't even see him this race. All right, let's take a look at the incidents. There were a few out there. That was a fun race. This has been a fun series. Oh, it's going to show the start on the straightaway every time, isn't it? This was a big jumble of a mess. But I think everybody got into the corner pretty cleanly. Even at the beginning, the dry tires felt fine. Like, I don't think it was a problem at all. I think this was definitely the track state to be on dries. But everyone's going to have learned that now after this race, and we're not going to have that big of an advantage again, most likely. But at least we took advantage of it while we could, and I think Incidents is just going to be broken. So let's just go to our spin, I guess. Oh, there's some contact back behind us. I guess we could watch. Justin kind of stays out pretty wide there before turning in. Christopher was kind of turning in a little bit narrower than the guy in front of him. There's some net code involved as well. That's unfortunate there. Just nothing he can do except wait. Hopefully. And then our spin. Let's see how this happens. We just kept it too low in the corner and caught a bunch of water, and that sent me sideways. Thankfully, I just spun down into the pavement and didn't come back across the track. I was trying my best to save it. Watch. Yep, there's that water down there. Just hit that, and I'm sideways trying to save it, but then just whips around too fast on me. But luckily, we don't have to turn around. We can just get back going, let all this traffic go around us, and merge back onto the track safely. And we were able to keep it going. Anyone else have some incidents? See if Lance had a big wreck. He's got a lot of incidents, but that could just be off tracks. Because the incident thing doesn't work. He just got loose there. That was a really tough corner. The Toyota, I think, especially when you shift the weight quickly back to the other side for like those sharp S-turns and those fast S-turns, the Toyota just does not like that. It just likes to spin. So that was... I think the Toyota is much more difficult to drive, or more difficult to save from a spin. Brett had an issue somewhere. He's racing in 5th right now. Oh, he pit. Maybe he was going for dry tires. I don't see any other problems unless he said something at the end. He's in 13th now. He goes out wide. He might just be trying to let people by, though. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to see any wrecks. I don't know if there was really any. We saw... I think we saw well, we saw Warren at the end go off, didn't we? Let's see what happened with that. He just gets loose. He was in 2nd. He was part of the group we just let by, and that had just gotten by Wesley. He's chasing down the lead and just gets in the corner, and there's that Toyota. As soon as it jumps sideways, you can't save it. And he gets stuck with the chain link fence and everybody coming by, but he gets it turned around pretty quick anyway. But not before he loses a bunch of spots, unfortunately. And we did see Christopher go off later. Did anything happen there? Or was he just pulling off the track? I think we saw him go off, didn't we? Yeah. Looks like he just pulled over. Or he got loose and just kept it down there. Anything else that I remember? I don't think so. Really, I didn't see much happen. Hopefully Nick can see something. If he saw anything happen to him. So I don't think the incident button works. It's just showing going down here because it thinks we're going backwards on the track. Because nothing about this track is configured properly, because who would be racing this track? It's a fun little track. If they'd add some brake markers around here, like some signs along the track, it'd be fun. I like this layout. It's a nice high speed, back and forth. You can climb the curbs a little bit, at least in the cars we were driving. And you can really take the corners with some speed behind them and whip it around here. It's pretty fun. I am happy with that. I'm happy to get 3rd. That was unexpected after spinning out, but the dry tires were just that much better. And I am surprised that many people stayed on the wets. But great race. Great racing with Wesley there. That was a fun battle. And he did a great job carving up through the field there when we finally caught up to the dry tire, or the wet tire guys. And we couldn't catch him. But nice job getting 2nd, and Billy getting the win. That's pretty cool. And I will take home a podium myself, so pretty cool. Thanks for watching.